Hello, this is Jeff Ryle from G4 Geomatic Resources in Houston, and today we're going to go over a field calibration for the Leica either LS10 or 15 digital level. Let's take a quick look. It's just a picture. We're going to use what's called the center procedure, and what we want to do is set 2 points out in the field approximately 30 meters or 100 feet apart, and it's called A and B, and that's where the 2 rods will sit, and then approximately 15 meters or 50 feet, we'll set a little X where we'll have the first setup. That'll be setup number 1. And then we'll move the digital level to setup number 2, which is 2.5 meters or at least 10 feet away from that second rod observation. Okay. And this is called the AX-BX technique. So we need either LS10, LS15, or the and also the digital level staff rod. It's important to do this when you first get the digital level, or if it's been banged around or transported via plane. So it's good to do a field calibration in the field, and you can quickly pace these distances off and do it in real time. Okay. Once again, we do have service at G4GR up in Dallas that handle the digital levels. It's recommended this field adjustment, but like I say, once every 3 years, it's good to get it in to get all the gaskets changed, battery components inspected, cleaned, and just have a thorough standard service on it. Okay. All right. Let's take a quick peek. We're out in the field now with the digital level. And you can see here we have it set up, and in the background we have the rod set up around 50 feet away. So we can go on the digital level. We'll go main screen to settings, and when we hit the settings button, it's possible then to set our trigger key to be AF and distance and record, and put the crosshair to be red so it's easier to see. This one's an LS15, so it does have a crosshair. So once again, it's settings. We'll go into tools, then you see the first options adjust, and we'll do number 1, line of sight. Okay, so it says make sure the instrument's been acclimatized, and once again we'll come down to the bottom and you can change that. In this case, we can do AX-BX center technique. Hit continue. It shows a diagram just like we looked at before. So we have the rod on position A and the instrument at setup number 1. And once again, we'll make sure that we're leveled up. Okay, so it's really important that the digital level is leveled up, and then once again, when we come in and run this adjustment program, you see up here it says AX, and the X is our first setup, and it's prompting us to shoot A1, which means the rod in position A, or the first setup. Okay, so we page over to camera because it's an LS15, and then you see we created red for the crosshairs, so we can line that up. You can zoom in, and what we want to do is then hit the red button on the side. That'll take a shot. In this case, we have it set up to do a mean with 3 different observations. That's totally up to you how you want to handle that. And now it's going to populate that A1. So now we're going to move the rod to position B1. So that's the rodman will walk over to the second position, and that will be, so once again, the X means our setup. We shot in A1, and B1 is going to be the first rod observations on site B for the rod. Okay. All right. So what we'll do now is on that screen we'll line up. Logan's moved over the rod. We'll line them up, and we'll hit the little red button on the side. Okay. And then that will populate B1. Okay. So once again, it's going to take 3 shots. All right. Okay. So let's just do a summation here. We had step number 1. This is A. So we took the first observation. The rodman moved over to position B, took the second observation, and we just completed this first setup. And now we're going to move, it's now grayed out, we're going to move the digital level 10 feet or 3 meters past the B location for the rod. Okay. All right. So this is a nice diagram to show the functionality of what we're doing. And it says, right, set instrument to station number 2. Right. So we'll move the digital level over there, and now it's set up. We re-leveled up, so you can see the AXBX. The little X is red to show station number 2, and we're very close. We're only 10 feet away. So we'll now sight the rod, and it's B2. So the rod just turned around, and we'll take that shot. Once again, it's going to take 3 measurements, take a mean of it, and populate that B2 observation. Okay, all right. All right, it's moving around a little bit too much, so we'll retake that shot again. Okay, and once again, we'll have our rod and hold it steady, and hit the red button on the side. And once again, we'll get 3 shots. And we can look at the repeatability here, make sure they're holding the bar or the staff steady. Okay, that's good. Distance was 10.77 feet, so it displays that there. And now what's going to happen is Logan the Robin is going to move down to position A. So that'd be like at station 0. B is at like station 100 feet. And when he gets down there, then we can click over to the tab on the camera. This is an LS15. And then we'll sight into that rod. Okay. So that's the neat thing about the LS15 with the camera. We can zoom in. It's just a lot faster and easier to sight on that rod. Here we go. Page back over. And once again, he's on location A, second observation, for the second setup. Hit the trigger key, and it'll take 3 shots. All right, then it should store that. And what it'll do is it'll come up at the end and show us the collimation, the change, the old and the new, and the difference. And the reticule says 4.81 feet. That means the shortest distance that we can shoot is 4.8 feet. And typically, if you're under 30-40 seconds, you should be okay. We hit the F4 set button, and that concludes the line of sight. You can adjust the cameras and the digital compass and the level button. It'll prompt you through these procedures, but I just want to show you the field calibration for the center technique to calibrate your digital level. Okay. All right, and once again, here's our team at G4 in Houston. It's myself, John O'Rourke, Ronald in service, Stacy, the office manager, Ray and Logan handle Icon construction. And once again, if you need any help, here's our address, phone number, website, and here's all our contact information, our cell phone and email if you need any help. Just feel free to reach out to us. Okay, so I hope you found this beneficial. This will be first in a series of some videos on the LS15 digital level. Thanks for watching. Appreciate your time.